Hola everyone, it's Janet. I am super duper excited because I came up with a pretty neat idea or pretty neat trick on how to change the white pearl of the top of my stick pins. I was playing around yesterday and I was getting a little upset because you see I made this really pretty stick pin and it has you know, like the maroon colors and the gold color, and then it has this ugly white pearl on top of it. And any other time it wouldn't bother me, but it did last night because I'm trying to change up the look of the stick pin. And so I mean, I can always buy, you know, the three pearl top ones, you know, that are already colored ones, but I mean 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, the stores are closed. I'm not gonna go ahead and put an order on the internet when I know that I'm more than capable of making one. So I know that my typical routine would be to change the color. I would typically just grab a Copic marker or whatever marker I have, and I would, you know, paint over it, like I would color over it, and then glossy accent the top of it to give it this shiny look. But I got tired of doing that as well. So as I had finished doing a bunch of flowers last night, I was playing around with the micro beads that I had gotten. And this is one of the flowers that I finished making, and I used it on this as well, as you guys can see. And I had bought this micro bead jar, Martha Stewart's micro beads, and they're the luster glass micro beads, and I bought it at Marshall's because it was $1.49 compared to $3. I've even seen it more expensive than this, and I've already used quite a bit of it. As you guys can see, I've used quite a bit of it, and so I thought to myself, maybe I can use this to change the effect of the micro bead. And don't mind the felt. I kept this here to catch the beads from flying all over. And so look what I did. Voila! I made a really cute stick pin using the micro bead. Look at how pretty. Isn't that pretty? I thought that that was such a neat idea. And I changed the stick pin instantly, and it looks like it's been bought, you know what I mean? And so I was really pleased with the way that it came out, that I wanted to show you guys exactly how to make this. So let's begin. You're basically going to need a felt sheet or anything that's going to be able to catch your beads from falling. If you don't mind the mess, you don't need it. You're obviously going to need your luster glass micro beads, and this is the hot pink. You are going to need your corsage pins, your stick pins. You can even use the teardrop ones, whichever you have in hand. I haven't tried the diamond one yet, but I'm thinking I might. So grab one of those. You're gonna need the hot glue gun, and I'm using the high temp glue gun, and don't mind my glue gun has been beat up for years. Gotta get a new one. If you have the low temp, that'll probably work a lot better. And last but not least, you're gonna need a little jar, and what I did was I put quite a bit of the beads in here, because you're going to have to dip the stick pin inside. Okay, so let's begin. Grab your hot glue gun and just you know, dress your stick pin all around with a little bit of the glue. Okay, and don't worry, it won't melt the stick pin. All right, and so just grab a little bit, make sure you're not leaving any space or whatever, and you got to move pretty quickly with this. This is the only trick. All right, and then just dip it in here. Make sure you cover it really good, and then you're going to Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. You want to shape your bead before the glue sets in. And so I just roll it on the palm of my hand to get the shape that I want, and then flatten it, and you know, just keep rolling. All right, and like I said, you got to move pretty quickly because the glue does set. I did try using it with the glossy accent and it did not work for me. The glossy accent was too wet and it wouldn't hold the beads as well as I wanted it to. And so just keep working and working before the glue sets in, and shaping it around. And it's not going to give you a perfect circle, and with me that's fine. I don't want things to always be so perfect, you know. And you can always go back and put more beads and whatever, you know, to your desire. But I'm just shaping it around, and the glue is already starting to harden. So now I'm just putting a little bit more force so that it can go in a circular manner a little bit better. And there you have it. Wasn't that neat? So if you have a little space, see, like I have a little space right here, I can just grab a little bit of glue and just redip again. But I mean, it came out pretty good. So that is my neat little trick on how to make these cute little micro beads. And it didn't come, you know, I didn't have to go out and buy more, and you know, it was super easy to make. And just to let you guys know, if the shape does not come out to your satisfaction, I had one here. It is super easy. It does pop right off. See? It pops right off, and just start again. And it's super easy, and I'm telling you, you guys will be satisfied with it. You'll get this type of effect, and it will look really pretty with your stick pins. So that's all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and let me know how this camera actually worked. If the high definition looks better with this camera. It's a new camera that I'm using. So off to editing and then sending it off to you guys. Adios. Thanks for watching. Bye.